Ancient Rome was a powerful and important civilization that ruled much of Western countries for nearly 1,000 years. Rome culture still has an impact in the Western world today. Much of Western culture comes from the ancient Rome, especially in areas such as government, engineering, architecture, language, and literature.
Roman people believe that Romulus and Remus are the mythological twin brothers who founded the city of Rome. Their father was the Roman god of war, Mars, and they was raised by a she-wolf. When they grew up, Romulus killed his brother and officially founded the city, making himself king and naming it Rome after himself.
อารยธรรมโรมันมีแหล่งกำเนิดมาจากคาบสมุทรอิตาลีตั้งอยู่ทางใต้ของยุโรปลักษณะภูมิประเทศส่วนใหญ่เป็นเทือกเขาและเนินเขามีที่ราบสำคัญเช่นที่ราบชายฝั่งทะเลเมดิเตอร์เรเนียนที่ราบลุ่มแม่น้ำไทเบอร์ซึ่งเป็นที่ตั้งของกรุงโรมในปัจจุบันสาธารณรัฐโรมันก็ได้กำเนิดขึ้นโดยถือเป็นสาธารณรัฐแห่งแรกของโลกชาวโรมันได้ก่อตั้งรัฐบาลโดยนำแบบอย่างมาจากกรีกโบราณแม้ว่าอาณาจักรโรมันจะกลายเป็นสาธารณรัฐที่ไม่ได้ถูกปกครองโดยกษัตริย์แต่โรมันก็ยังอยู่ภายใต้อำนาจของทหารและกลุ่มผู้มีอิทธิพลทางการเมืองจนเกิดความไม่พอใจของประชาชนทั่วไปความขัดแย้งของชนชั้นทั้งสองชั้นนั้นทำให้เกิดประมวลกฎหมายแรกของสาธารณรัฐโรมันคือกฎหมาย12โต๊ะซึ่งเป็นหลักฐานอันเป็นลายลักษณ์อักษรชิ้นแรกที่จะรึกเกี่ยวกับการปกครอง
Politics in Rome became increasingly hostile. While Caesar was single, many of the leaders were jealous of Caesar and his following.
During Caesar's conquest of Gaul, it became necessary to secure the eastern border of the new province against marauding Germanic tribes. The tribe felt safe on the eastern side of the Rhine River, trusting the river as a natural border, which offered cover from the retaliatory attack after the opportunistic raid into the province. Caesar decided to confront them. He also wanted to show support from the Euboeans, an allied German tribe across the Rhine. While he could have crossed the river by boat, which the Euboeans had offered to provide, he decided to build a bridge, thus demonstrating Rome's ability to bring the fight at any time to the Germanic tribe, and additionally, as he indicated in his commentary on the Gallic War, this approach conformed more to his own dignity and style than anything else. Caesar's strategy was effective, as he was able to secure the eastern border of Gaul. He demonstrated that Rome's power could easily and at will cross the Rhine, and his feat served him in establishing his fame at home. สะพานของซีซ่าหนึ่งใน2สะพานแรกที่ถูกสร้างเพื่อข้ามแม่น้ำไรน์ซึ่งถูกสร้างโดยกองทหารโรมันใต้การบังคับบัญชาของจูเลียสซีซ่าในช่วงสงครามกอริกซึ่งตรงกับปีที่ 55 ก่อนคริสตกาลมันได้รับการยกย่องว่าเป็นผลงานทางวิศวกรรมทางการทหารชั้นเอกจากยุคโบราณ
Caesar announced that he was going to return to Rome and run for consul again. The Roman Senate replied that he must give up the command of his army first. Caesar refused, and the Senate said he was a traitor. Caesar began to march his army to Rome. In 46 BC, Caesar returned to Rome. He was now the most powerful man in the world. The Senate made him dictator for life, and he ruled like a king. He made many changes to Rome. He put his own supporters into the Senate. Some people in Rome felt that Caesar was too powerful. They were worried that his rule would put an end to the Roman Republic. They plotted to kill him, and the leaders of the plot were Cassius and Brutus. On 44 BC, Caesar entered the Senate. A number of men ran up to him and began to attack him and killed him. He was stabbed 23 times. When the Romans required more water for a large town or city, but couldn't find it where it was needed, They simply built a channel to carry water from elsewhere to where it was required. Emperor Claudius even had a tunnel built through the hills to carry water from a lake into Rome. Sometimes, though, a valley could lie in between the place from where the water came and where it needed to go. Here the Romans simply constructed bridges for the channel to cross the valley. Mostly we refer to these as aqueducts, though really the whole channel, be it such a spectacular bridge or just a pipe in the ground, is an aqueduct. An aqueduct is a water supply on a navigable channel constructed to convey water. In modern engineering, the term is used for any system of pipes, ditches, canals, and other structures used for this purpose. The word is derived from the Latin aqua, meaning water, and dugere, meaning to lead.
The ancient Romans learned the art from the Etruscans, refined it, and were the first builder to tap its full potential for above-ground buildings. The Romans were the first builder in Europe, perhaps the first in the world. Fully they appreciate the advantage for the arch, the wall, and the dome. Throughout the Roman Empire, their engineers erected art structures such as bridges, aqueducts, and gates. They also introduced the triumphal arch as a military monument. Walls began to be used for roofing large interior space such as halls and temples. A function that was also assumed by dome structures from the 1st century BC onward.
The commerce of the Roman Empire was a major sector of the economy during the early Republic and throughout most of the imperial period. Roman trade was the engine that drove the Roman economy of the late Republic, and the early empire fashion that trend in historiography that in popular culture have tended to neglect the economic basis of the empire in favor of lingua franca of Latin and the exploit of the Roman region. The language and the religion were supported by trade, while being at the same time part of its backbone. Romans were businessmen, and the longevity of their empire was due to their commercial trade.